Greetings to you, my beloveds. Hope all is well with you all. Today has been a very emotional day, so I apologize for getting the reading out late about the energy of the Libra new moon. Hope everyone is manifesting in spite of the energies I'm feeling within Libra. There's a certain amount of desire for balance, coming together on collaborating on projects, relationships, marriages, new loves, balancing out whatever energies that are out of balance. So within that new moon, and as we focus on the things that are out of balance that we need to bring into balance, I just had to be still and be quiet today. I'm torn. I had tears of joy and pain. My grandmother would have been 95 today. So once again, I apologize, but when I come to you, I gotta come right, okay? So with that being said, I feel like some things are out of balance, and even with the Tower moment as this foundation card, I also had a delay because I didn't know what decks to use, so Spirit told me to start with this deck first, and they'll tell me the rest. So I said, okay, here we go. So, bringing in the energy of balancing things out that are out of balance. Just concentrate on that, and doing that will take your mind away from any fears or uncertainties or any lower thoughts and vibrations that you may have. Concentrate on abundance, even though these Tower moments are coming and going with that fiery Mars energy in Aries. We need a lot of strength right through here now, fam, to overcome whatever obstacles come our way. So, with the moon, new moon in Libra, let's see what advice Spirit has for us to bring what's out of balance into balance, as well as checking in with the energies that are going on. 7 of Cups. We got choices, baby. Okay? The choice is yours to shift your vibration, shift your thoughts, so that you can manifest and concentrate on the things you desire. All right? Justice, yeah. Doing things with integrity to bring them blessings in. Okay? 5 of Swords. Speaking of loss and things out of balance, yep, there is a certain amount. I'm feeling that, some other people are feeling the loss of loved ones, the loss of financial security, the uncertainties of your security, which is bringing in some worry, which is bringing in tension that may instigate and bring up arguments because of the emotions that may be going on. And just knowing that someone has to take the higher road to bring things back into balance. Wow. Speaking of balance, okay, got the Star card. It's all about bringing balance to the things that are out of balance. And it's time to take action on the things you desire. I feel like I'm just repeating myself. But it's time to take action on the things you desire. Put that mark on that bullseye and be the make it happen captain. Yeah. Because there's a transformation going on. There's a transformation of endings and new beginnings. There's some things that we need to lay to rest, bury it. There's some parts of each of us that, you know, if it's not in balance, kill it. Kill it. If your thoughts are not on a high vibration, get rid of it. Six of Swords, bringing things to a resolution, getting rid of things that just don't work for you, be that people, places, things and stuff, okay? Boom. So you can get ready for your harvest. Stepping into that Empress outfit. Those Empress red bottoms. Being okay with what you have to let go of. And just what doesn't work. New moon in Libra. Libra is on the table. Let's get some moonology over here. Alright, what are the messages? Added messages for the new moon in Libra. For our best and highest good. Foundation card. Your commitment is being tested. And I'm feeling the energy of this, that your commitment to your higher self, your best self, your commitment to spirit is being tested. You're being tested in relationships. You're being tested as you drive about and go about your day. For the people that are on the ziggity boom, how will you react? You're being tested when you're in the store. You're being tested about your patience as you go about your day, and just realizing that, you know, right through here now, things are just not the same. So it's going to take a lot of patience, and Spirit is testing the minds, souls, and hearts of us all. Yeah. A personal resolution. A personal issue reaches a resolution. Just speaking on the things that we need to change. Things that just don't serve us. You got to be bold enough to make the first move on your destiny. Some of you have to be bold enough to make the first move within a relationship to bring it back into harmony and balance. But then taking that action, don't let the past hold you back. Step into the future. Be in the flow of the present moment. Whatever that moment is, flow through it like the Empress or the Emperor. Show the world the real you. The changes that you are embarking on for a better you. For the betterment of the relationship you're in. For the betterment of relationships and even people that you don't know. Friends, family, children. Show the world the real you as you go through that transformation. And for those who cannot accept it, don't worry about it. That's not your argument, and that's not your problem. Within that Six of Swords with resolutions, as you come through those resolutions and cut out the things that don't serve you and turn your back on bullshit, prosperity lies ahead. Wow. And with the tests that they say are coming, and this is, let's see, we've got Cancer on the board, we've got Aquarius, we've got Taurus, and for the Emperor's clarifier, it's balancing your spirituality with practicality. As I mentioned in the beginning, the energy that I was feeling, you're being tested. And this is a spiritual warfare of tests that are going on. How will you deal with adversities? How will you deal with ill energies that you may come in contact with? And being practical about what makes sense. What's the right course of action to take? What are the right words to say? Yeah, their commitment is being tested. So don't get out of sorts, my beloved, if in fact things just don't go as you... I hope you can't hear my stomach growling. My apologies. But just don't get out of sorts when things and people are not rolling in the harmony that you desire or the plans that you have laid out. Okay? Be patient and know that Spirit has its way and will lay out the path of abundance and your prosperity in the right time, at the right moment, with the right person. Oh wow, time. What is it about time that gives it such power? The power to change all that exists back into dust. What is the unseen force akin to the wind? A force that can shape land as well as our lives. Learn to play with time, a surreal element, like fish swimming in treetops. A person of power knows how to arrange time. Put on your watch and be aware of the time at which you do everything. Watch the sun, the moon, the transit of the stars. Find out the time that Venus is lowest in the sky before dawn. Be aware of your physical cycles. When you get hungry, ooh, and I just said my stomach growl. When you sleep, our society is obsessed with time. So now, become time. If you're obsessed with something, is it better to explore it than to deny it? Then it is possible to give up your obsession and let it take its proper place in your life. Your power depends on your balanced use and understanding of time. Wow. And I just spoke on that. Just going with the flow of what comes your way. And release the things that no longer serve you, my beloveds. Alright, Spirit, then we're going to do that. Spirit is saying take them from the bottom. So, release. Number 42, which is a 6. We got the 6 of Swords on deck. Anytime you are possessed by an emotion that you cannot control, know that it does not belong to you. Someone is sending negative energy towards you. Imagine that the negative emotions is muddy water pouring down through your hands, onto your legs and feet, and into the earth. Or take that emotion into your hands and release it like a hawk. Let it fly away. We tend to hold on to fears and negative energies in an addictive way. When you release your fears, you allow power to come into you. Create a welcoming void within through the power of releasing. Wow. There's my eagle or hawk. Yes, beloved. Release. And it's right up under the full moon in Cancer card that says a personal issue reaches resolution. Because you releasing the power to try and control what is not for you to control. Okay? Okay. That's beautiful. Ooh. Illumination. Illumination. Be bold and make the first move to be the illumination that comes into any situation. Be powerful, my beloveds. As darkness comes, the mirrors of your spirit reflect different images. It is time when the world changes and your being begins to glow. Reflect on the new vision that has been living in the perimeter of your consciousness. Wow. An idea is stalking you and awaits your invitation, a place within you to begin life. The totality of your creativity comes after you have begun your work on the sacred painting of your life. It is then that the muse of inspiration surround you like eagles and cheer you on to illumination. Take responsibility for your work in your life, and illumination will flow. And we just had an eagle on our first card. This is the number 1037. Showing you and bringing out those numbers for your own synchronicity, possibly. Don't let your past hold you back. It's time to take action on the things that do not serve you anymore. And like I said, it's going to take a lot of strength. This is about the thoroughbreds. Now the donkeys will help when we can, but the thoroughbreds gotta bring in that strength. The person who upsets you the most in your life is one of your biggest teachers. Whew. Whew. If that person could get into your head, turn you around, and confuse you, you know that you still don't understand what you're doing. You need more strength. Learn by seeing that your life is a teaching. Like the red lotus, healing its pain in inner solitude. Gain strength from entering your wounds and learning from them. The magician remembers the trail and takes a different one, even if it is more difficult. In this way, you create your own path as you build strength from it. Feel and look at that energy and staying grounded. Staying grounded will give you that strength. All right, granddaughter. Hold on, fam. All right, fam. We've got company. Granddaughter is present. Granddaughter is present. Turn around, look at the camera. Tell everybody hello. Come on, turn this way. They don't want to see your ass. All right. All right, now I can't do all that rubbing on you just yet. Hold on. So, we're going to embark that strength. Don't let your past hold you back, okay? All right, beloveds. For those that have that grief from possibly things that when you look back in your past, you know, you wish you had done different. Don't let that hold you back. It's time to keep it moving. You gotta move on. Let that grief go. This is on number 19, which is a 10. We have a 6, 11, and 27 on deck, which is a 9. This 19 is a 10. And within that grief deepens you, allowing you to explore perimeters of your soul. That's what we heard, you know, go through it. That's part of that dark night of soul, and just looking over things that, you know, you need to change to make yourself glow and illuminate into the new you, showing the world who you are. Grief is the only gateway to certain levels of consciousness. And it is a hard task master. Yes, it's hard, okay? That's why you gotta have that strength. You gotta have the strength. So within that taskmaster, through grief, you can explore every aspect of your dark side. Your anger, your pain, your abandonment, your terror, your loneliness. Aspects of the sacred wound that we usually try to ignore in our daily lives. And usually when you do try and ignore it, fam, you basically give it to someone else instead of dealing with our own stuff, you know. Grief forces you to acknowledge those parts of yourself that are not yet healed. If you can look at grief as a teaching, you will grow. If you can look at grief with awareness and an open heart, it is one of the greatest teachers of all. The seeds of wisdom and enlightenment, we had illumination, are planted within the wounds of grief. What is lost can come back to us again in higher ways. So that's that transformation and showing the world that you can be an overcomer and show the world the new you, okay? The more illuminated you, the strong you, as you release those fears and things that have been holding you back, okay? What you been in? Some water? What's going on with you? So within the energy, 13 is the feminine, okay? And that's in that 6 of Swords. Prosperity lies ahead, okay? Sit down, granddaughter. The world is bereft of feminine consciousness. To bring Mother Earth back into balance, we must bring back our awareness of her. Language is a barrier between us, but women has always communed with women in an unspoken language. Her roots are entwined with the essence of Mother Earth, for she too is feminine. Woman is the keeper of the planet and must not let her energy be uprooted by the male system within man or woman. We all in need of world harmony. Oh wow. Mother Earth has been misunderstood, but she is universal link. She is the universal link. She is the womb for all that lives. Feminine consciousness is the energy that embodies the wisdom you need at this moment. So, you know, that masculine energy just can be so overpowering that, you know, you need to take on the essence of some feminine to understand and go with the flow and know when to embrace a energy of harmony, letting go of and balancing out that masculine and feminine so that the prosperity that lies ahead and the illumination and connection with spirit has its way with you. Okay? Oh, I didn't show you the grief image. This is the grief image. Okay? And some of the grief images, we have to go through that on our own without putting it off on another. Okay? It's our stuff. Had the strength to claim it. You know. That's when the masculine balls come in, when, you know, you got to be strong and go on and go through it. Okay? Because once you go through it and release it, then all the illumination that you need to move forward is there. Okay? So within that harmony energy, it's the number 20. Balancing those two entities together to bring that harmony within any situation. like I said, with your significant other, with friends, family, children, your choices, and what you need to do. Take a look at that. Going to the higher, taking the high road. Okay? Back to being that bigger person. Alright? So, within the harmony, harmony lives in a lodge of balance. Wow. Alright, Libra, I hear you. An equilibrium between the physical and the spiritual. Wow. Okay. Now, if this don't synchronize with each other, oh wow. The balance of spirituality and practicality. I hope you can see that. But I know how to read. That's what it says. For real, for real. Okay. So that's this harmony card is clarifying the angel of abundance with the Empress energy, and with balance, spirituality, and practicality. All right. So within this energy, the harmony and equilibrium between physical and spiritual aspects of your life. For there to be harmony, there must be balance. Imagine yourself as the hub of a sacred wheel, standing in the center. The wheel must function every day. You just got to keep moving. Like they said, things that come to you on a daily basis. Okay? The wheel must function every day in your life. If you imagine that the south is your physical self, the west is your emotional self, the north is your spiritual self, and the east is your mental self, you can see that you stand in the ancient wheel of truth. Consider whether you spend as much time in the physical as you do in the spiritual. Are they balanced? Are they in harmony? Reflect on whether you spend more time in your emotions, rather than you do in your mind. Adjust your daily life by being aware of your actions and your behavior patterns. Incorporate equal effort in all the directions so that your will function in perfect harmony. Well, I mean, there's nothing else to be said. I mean, I hope in fact something helped with what you're going through. And just know that I love you. I got your best interests at heart. And keep it peaceful and positive, my dearly beloveds. Until next time, be well.